I have 10-foot poles on a 20-foot boat. Let's see if I can catch a carp today. These are the new Okuma Avenger carp rods. And I got the 10-foot variant of these rods. I think they make them shorter and longer. You have to check online. But I decided with the 10-footers so they'd match my bite alarms, my rod pod. And I'm fishing with my homemade pack bait. This stuff right here. Time to get dough bait all over my boat. There we go. Packed up and good to go. Whoops. Probably should pack that little bit in. There we go. This is whole kernel corn, cream style corn, and breadcrumbs mixed together with a little bit of honey. And this water here has a lot of carp in it. I see carp in here all the time. And there's a lot of wood in the water. So hopefully I won't get hung up and lose gear. Carp gear is not cheap. I'm going to leave these locked down and use a bite alarm I got off of Amazon. It's not true carp fishing without having some kind of bite alarm. This is one of my smaller method leads. These are called Corda bait up method leads. It's what you pack your pack bait on for carp. Of course, I got Okuma Seamar bait runners paired with these Okuma Avenger rods. You could pair Okuma Avengers with them. They're a bait runner as well. I just had these on hand and moved them over to these rods when I got them. There we go. One of these has got to get a fish. The water here in the river is not terribly deep. All right, let's see if I can get a big old carp on my pack bait. There we go. And he is in the wood. That's not good. I found the wood pile here that had a bunch of carp on it. Maybe I'll be able to pull him through it. I don't know. As long as he doesn't get wrapped up. There he goes. Out of the wood. I've been waiting quite a while to get on a carp today. Cool. Now let's not get him wrapped up in my other line. That's probably scared all the other carp away. Man, they do fight really good. Get my big net out. Not bad. Pretty good carp. Whoa. Now netting him with this really long pole. There we go. Very nice. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Nice carp. I know I got the sun to my back, so it's not coming out too well on the camera. But you gotta do what you gotta do to get them on your hook, you know. I got the wind blowing downstream. Got a little bit of current going downstream, so I have to set up like this. But hey, successfully got a carp. Now I'm gonna let him go. Cool. I don't know if I'm going to get another one bite here. There was a dozen of them on the wood right there, and I'm not seeing any now. What I may do is go downriver to the next pile of wood and set up there. I would love to get more than one carp on this adventure. Alright, I got a nice quiet spot here that's out of the sun. I saw a bunch of carp on that log back there and swimming around here. All of this is really shallow. It's probably 1 foot of water, 2 foot of water out, I don't know, 30 yards. I guess I can call this a carp flat. I can see one swimming right there too. So they're still here, even though I did kind of circle around a couple of times to get situated here. As in, I scared most of them off, but they should come back. And they should help me from getting a sunburn. Alright guys, this is not happening. I think all the carp packed up and went downstream or upstream or somewhere. Anywhere but here. So no more carp today. I'm going to reel these up and head back to the ramp. My bait could also be a little bit too doughy. Hey, look at that. Still got a lot of bait on it. Let's see, that is the bait up side, so my hook is buried under there. So when it hits the bottom, it hits like that, and that's where the hook is, in this dough. That's why it's called a Corda bait up method lead. I don't know if that's why it's missing there, maybe from me reeling it in, I don't know. I have had problems with the dough bait being too wet, so I put a little bit more bread in it this time, and maybe that's why they're not going after it. I don't know. They did go after it, you know, earlier that you saw. I may have a little bit of current too, so maybe the water has gotten too cold. After all, this is trout waters, and when the dam is pushing water, it gets really cold here. I'm talking about in the middle of summertime, this will be 55-degree water. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I got bait on this too. It's been sitting out here for quite a while now. Might as well check this one too. Oh, this bite alarm I got off of Amazon, which I probably said earlier. It has a sensitivity. This red thing is for sensitivity, and then has a volume and on and off on the back. They're kind of cheap looking and feeling, but as you saw that carp earlier, it worked. Although I did have to pull the line out to be able to properly fight the carp. And maybe why that carp went into the wood too. Yep. I got all my bait. Well, I'll have to get the bait off of all these and then break them down and head back to the ramp. That's something I probably didn't tell you guys. These are 2-piece rods. You really have to have them as 2-piece rods when you get them this long. These are really, really, really long rods. They're really meant for bank fishing. Well, I am glad that I was actually able to catch a carp today. It took a long, long time to get that carp in a boat. I do know other places that have carp. This was kind of exploratory. I wanted to find a place that was away from all the other boats and people to catch carp, and that's what this place is. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up to show YouTube that you enjoyed this video. And as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to actually watch this video. I really appreciate it. Because the catfish spawn has started, this is definitely not going to be my last carp fishing trip. So stay tuned, and maybe I will finally catch a trophy-sized carp this year. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time.